Good afternoon. Good evening, actually, as we run into the latter part of the day. Oh, this week is starting to look like a lost week. It's one of those times, I've been trying to get my products moved over to Facebook, and Facebook has been, well, to say the least, an unpleasant experience. Which, by the way, it says it works, but I can't find my products. So if I can't find them, who the heck else is going to be able to find them? So if I go to Facebook / let's see, active minds games. This is me. Do you see a shop here? Where is it? I don't see it. Let's see if it happens if I go in as a not me, like a in private window, so it doesn't know it's me logged in. Maybe it's just showing it because I'm logged in, and it doesn't look like, it looks like I'm the owner. Well, that didn't work. Did I not do it in private? Thought I did in private. Let's try that again. New in private window. Okay, there we go. You don't need to log in, do I? I could just go. Okay, so let's see. I'm on the Facebook page. And I don't see how you browse the shop. See, there's no shop. And if I go in as me, it'll log me in, and I don't want to be logged in. So how do I do this? I create a funky other account, create a new account. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I don't even know. AM Gamer Z. We'll say February 24th. Just coincidence that I'll have the same month. I'm obviously male, and I think that's all I need, right? I don't have to have that other stuff. Really? Gosh darn it. I'm just trying to see if my store works, and it generally does not. Okay, so then I go check out. Okay, it looks like it logged me in as me. Somehow it goes, oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to log in as a new account. Yeah, we're not going to let you do that. I just want to see the shop. Apparently, see, it doesn't work. I don't know how shop is supposed to work, but this does not work. this? Nope. Yeah, I really don't know how that works. Try to sign out. Am I not in my in private? I am. So we're gonna go with oh, see, I think it's gonna try. Oh, that's why that worked. That didn't work. Gosh dang it. I gotta come up with a different phone number. It's gonna let me. I don't know. I'm trying to make up a number that'll work here. Do I have a... whatever. Zero, 3, 1, 1, 6. Okay, now I'm officially a nobody. Now, does this have a shop for us nobodies? Got WhatsApp, got Page, a retail company. No. Yeah, see, I don't know how the shop, I don't know how to get to my shop. I couldn't go to About, but there's no shop. Even though I created a shop and it said all my products are there, but I can't actually navigate to it, so I have no idea how this is supposed to work. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's too hard. You know, I can program boatloads of code in a few months. It's functional, solid code, and yet I can't even figure out how to browse my Facebook shop. If it's here, I have no idea where or how to browse it, how to go to the shop. Yeah, I have no idea. It's not here. Doesn't exist. I can go to marketplace, buy and sell in your marketplace. That's just for my person though. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Oddly enough, it doesn't even really post that I posted a shop. Oh god, Facebook is such a pain in the backside. Okay, so that's nothing. That's not going to help me any. So when I browse my professional page, say I can go here, and then I have to go to whatever the heck. Let's see, I go to the business suite. And then I go to all tools, and then I go to commerce. And I go to shops. I have recommended issues that I accidentally created trying to get everything working. But see how everything is here? And I can even go view my live shop. And it'll open this up. And then I go look at what it looks like on Facebook. And it's this crappy looking. I don't know what this is, but I don't even know. I can't get to it anyway. So how do I get to it? I don't have any idea. I don't see how are you supposed to browse this? It's like, yeah, I don't know where this is. And this is just recommended stuff. I go here, it tells me I should do this. And it's because I don't know. I actually deleted one of these and it still says I need to fix it. It's like, wait a minute, it's not there no more. What am I trying to fix? I mean, I got rid of that whole thing. See, it's only one collection now. I don't know. This is and I did fix this image, but apparently it's not showing. That's nice. I do not know how to browse this. If anybody out there knows how to browse my Facebook shop, I'd be glad to know. I called it this because at the time I couldn't figure out how to. I couldn't set up two separate shops, one for Instagram and Facebook. I managed to set one up for my Instagram, but now maybe it's not visible like I'd hoped. No, I don't want to hide it. Nothing's hid. Go to settings. I don't think anything's hid, but maybe I need to look. Okay, so we confirmed your business identity. I don't know what any of this crap means. Add localized info. Upload a feed file for your products in a different currency language so that customers can better understand your shop. What? What do you mean? I don't know what that means. Put it in as US dollars. Don't know what else it wants. Default view of my shop. Go here. I don't know what this says. See, it still says check out on another website, which I have no idea what that means. Why am I checking out? Why does it show checking out on another website? Catalog. Say that connected. See, it's supposed to say visible. But I can't get to it. I don't know how to browse it. It's just like it's not there. It's not even in existence. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss, man. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. And you can't call Facebook. Facebook is they're in what do you call it? Not incognito, inaccessible. No, what's the word? There's a it's another word like incognito. It's not even English. Oh well. Why is it so dark? I feel like it's really dark in here. Staring at my bright screen. I think I may have to bail on this shop. I don't know how to even access it. If I can't access it, no one else is going to be able to access it. I don't even know how to get to my shop. You can't even like click and go, you browse it, it'll just give you a little link to it saying it's here, but there's not actually a way to, viewing it does not actually view the live shop. It puts it in a local stupid window. See this, I don't even know what the heck that is. I don't want to go to this page. I want to go to the actual page. Is there any way to do that? Is there no way to go to the actual page of this thing? Data, request, brands, billing, meta, news, spam, set of guide, pages, ads. Nope. Nope, nope. Huh. There's this. My Facebook shop set up, and it says all is well. However, when I go to my business page, there is no evidence of it existing. I have no idea how I, much less my customers, would ever find the shop. Enable the shop tab. Wait, you have to enable the shop. There's a shop tab to enable? I don't think that's a thing. I tell you, Google. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. I mean, it says it's a thing, but I don't think that's a thing. Tell you right now, I have a pretty good idea that's not a thing. We'll go look on the off chance that that's a thing, but I don't think that's a thing. All right, we're gonna go Facebook. Active Minds Games. All right. Navigate to templates and tabs. Click settings. Oh, is there a settings button? Settings. Nope. See, there's no No templates and tabs. I don't know what that is. Templates and tabs. Page details. Privacy, legal. Look for the shop tab. If it's not enabled, click add a tab and select I do not see templates or tabs. Add a story view as edit action button, search page status, story activity log, page, oh, page and tagging settings? No, that's tagging. Invite people. Manage sections. Nope. Bio features, edit about your. Nope. I already have an avatar. I should upload an image to the new chat thing and see if they can make a kind of an image out of this somehow. Some kind of an avatar out of my Active Minds image. I'll go to this one. I don't think that's going to do anything though. Pure page. Nope. I don't see a templates and tabs option. Check the Meta Business Suite. Look for page settings in the left-hand menu. Settings or manage page. Oh, alright, well, let's see this. Meta Business Suite. Your page, views. That's just people. Comments, events, page, moderate issues, linked accounts, fan engagement, nonprofit, page recommendations. Yeah, whatever. Linked accounts. What are the criteria to make money on Facebook? Probably like a bajillion people following you. Apps and websites. Activity log. Access control. Access download. I tell you, man, Facebook is just way hard to figure things out. They just make it way too hard. Like right here, this would be the place, right? I mean, this logically is where you're setting everything up. Movies, music, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Add diversity, add services. Would be add services? What the heck is services? Nope. Cancel that. Language, birthday. Places live, page transfers, family, details about your life. Nope, none of that's gonna work. Alright, let's go to the Meta Business Suite thing. Alright, so if we go to the Meta, it says go to Meta Business Suite. Alright, so I'm on Meta Business Suite. Look for page something. Anything page. Go live. Manage your marketing content. Stories, recent ads. Explore more ways to go. Take Meta Business Suite with you on the go. Grow audience. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so there's nothing there. content. Let's go look at content. That looks like a good place for it. Stories, playlist, series, mentions, feed, A/B stories. All this to get a business page going. No, that's content like me putting like content up. Not page settings. Ads, all tools. Okay, let's go see what we got here. Bills, content. Manage apps. Business apps. Store locations. Analyze report. Engage audience. Lead planner. None of this works. It's not here, man. It's not here, I tell you. There's no way. They make it way too hard. They're just trying to make my shop appear. That's all I want. Just be there. Ugh. Apps? Is it apps? No. These are the things I was creating. Those are the apps I'm creating. I mean, well, I think those are on hold. All right, let's go see if there's a smarter AI out there who knows what to do. All right, let's go to, actually, let's just go out to general Google. Let's just see what the general Google sphere says. My Facebook shop is not appearing on my business page. Wait, they're saying it's only on the app? Oh, that's it. I mean, I don't know.
Are you having trouble getting your Facebook marketplace to go up? Maybe it's just sort of every possible combination going on. Maybe it's just not available to my location. Can't get into a few. I'm going to show you a few workarounds to force the page to load so you can go ahead and create anything. Okay, so you're here inside of the Facebook page and you've probably got the same issue going on as me, okay? You've hit manage, you've hit settings, you've tried to find a shop everywhere and you just can't find the shop. So where are we going to manage? Like you scroll through and there's just no option to set up our store or our Facebook shop, start selling through the page and selling on Marketplace. So how do we actually get it to show? Well, what's going to happen is you're going to come to this forced sort of page, which I'll show you the URL in a second, and it's going to say to switch accounts, which doesn't matter. It's going to get you to switch to your personal account. This doesn't matter. It still lets you set it up through your page. You can see I'm forced account switching. And now, look at this. We have the create your shop option, and I can just follow this through and set up and create my shop.
No, that's not my problem.
Let people check out directly through Facebook. So you can see the URL.
I created the shop. It's there. I tell you, I created me a shop, and then it's just kind of started to be, just won't show up.
And if you take this here, you're going to be forced to the exact same page. Now, make sure that you start on your business page and you're signed in as your business page, and then you let it force switch you across. So you should be able to just follow that.
That guy did not answer the question. He just found, he didn't know that you can get to that through another way.
Better ways to make money.
There probably is better ways. Under the More tab should be an item for shop, but there isn't. There is no link to my shop. There's no link anywhere to my successfully created shop. Did that? Doesn't work. Where's my Facebook shop? Check your page in the app. Under the More tab should be a shop. There's not. I already looked at the More tab. Practical. Yeah, look, they don't know the answer. It don't exist. Nobody knows how to make the shop appear. It's just not going to happen, man. Maybe I have to find some other thing. I spent all day trying to figure this out, but there's not a shop. There's video, live groups, events, music, blah, 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 blah. Manage sections, which doesn't give you any more. Wait, nope, music, sports, blah, 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 blah. There is no shop. Oh, God. I hate you, Facebook. You're such a turd. There's nothing. Yeah, I have no idea. Is there a shop on the app, I wonder? Let's go look at the Facebook app on my phone. Let's just see if it exists anywhere in existence. Alright, so I'll go to my business account. Alright, so I'm on here. I guess I don't have to be set up as logins. Dude, how did that thing get there? Oh. Okay. Well, I don't want to browse my site. Just take me. Alright, so we got excellent page health. Got some. Oh, there's a shop button on here. Okay, well. Okay, so it is on here, but there's no but nothing's showing up. None of my stuff is showing up, even though it's showing me the categories and stuff I created that are supposedly good. It's saying there's no products, even though there's like 17. But that's interesting. So you can't get to the Facebook shop on, because it just has a shop button on here. You can hit. Well, I mean, probably be better if it actually worked, but it doesn't actually work. View all products. Huh. Well, if I can figure out why my products aren't showing up, that's part of it, but it's like, okay, well, apparently you can. You can get to it on the phone. But you can't get to it on the PC, which is really bizarre. Huh. Weird. It's like it should be like in this little list, but on the phone it comes up underneath this. How healthy is your page? I don't even know what to do to complete this last thing. It's like what's it want? If I wanted to be more anal about this, how do I do this? Save finish later. This doesn't. Location info? Where is location info? My address? Is that what it wants? Alright, let's put in the town and stuff. Yeah, it's okay. People can know that information. This is all my business stuff anyway. Still doesn't make my store pop up. My apparently invisible product store. It's just a messed up mess of a mess. Huh. Add an ad. Yeah, give us some money. And we'll grade you good. Alright, well, I don't know how to fix this. I've tried to go to help, but the help at Facebook is like the worst. It's the absolute worst. There's like no navigating Facebook. There's no getting help on Facebook. There's no... Yeah, they send you to a lot of the other crap, but... I don't know. It's frustrating, I tell you. Okay, well, let's do something useful. All right. It's so dark in here. Alexa, turn on Dynamic Duo. Turn on Captain Atom. Alexa, turn on Captain Atom. Better. It's a little better. So. Yeah, today's been a waste. Today's just been a complete total waste. It's 8 o'clock. And this day's been complete and total waste. I don't even know where to go with it from here. Just one of those days, you know. I had a lot of had a lot of stuff, but there was just something. This Facebook thing has had me going all day, and it's just trying to get my products available, you know, without not bleeding out more money than I'm taking in, kind of scenario. In fact, I had somebody write me and say, "Hey, can I link to your website?" My website doesn't have any. You can't buy anything right now because I had to take down my Shopify because Shopify was charging me more money than I was making. So I said, "Well, I'll just connect it to Facebook, you know, directly." And it won't let me do it. It just won't let me connect directly. No matter what I do. I've tried to totally disconnect everything, but I can't do it. It won't show up. I thought I took off third-party stuff, but I was able to create a brand new page, but I don't want another page. It took me forever to get the 400 and some odd followers I have on there right now. Some days. Now I'm struggling just to get my mind on task. And I know if I stream any music right now, Twitch is gonna yell at me unless it's generic stuff. Let's go see some generic junk. I need some sound. My brain is needing something. What was I gonna say? It was YouTube. People don't hate Russell Wilson. I don't hate Russell Wilson as a person. He just was a failure as a player.
All right, Hank, what's the plan?
The only way to stop Darren Cross is to break into Pimtech through the waterman, then use the air vents to travel through the building, find the server room, wipe all the data, destroy a supply of serum, and rappel down the security hatch to steal the Yellow Jacket suit.
Cool. With you so far. And then what?
What do you mean? That's it? That's the plan?
But that doesn't stop Darren.
I don't understand.
Well, sure, destroying his stuff will slow him down, but he's the mastermind behind the Yellow Jacket program. And he was able to replicate your serum, so what's stopping him from doing it again? In fact, if this heist is successful, it'll probably just prove to him that he's been on the right track this entire time and embolden him to work even harder to recreate it.
Wombats. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Why don't I just kill him?
Excuse me, young lady?
What? He's been super creepy to me for years. Always trying to give me back massages and stuff. Plus, I'm pretty sure he's been secretly murdering people in the bathroom, so sounds like it's totally justified.
I cannot believe that you would actually want to kill someone.
Oh, come on, Dad. I saw videos of you in the Cold War. You killed a lot of Russians.
That's different. They were communists.
Okay, well, it sounds like you guys are going in a different direction, and I don't want to be involved in an actual crime this time, so I'm just gonna go. Have fun with the, murder. Bye. All right, Hank, what's the plan?
The only way to stop Darren Cross.
Flame on.
Okay, Johnny. Thank you, sir.
Flame on.
Okay, Johnny. Thank you, sir.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm getting distracted again. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, find music. Alright, where was I? Music. Back to music. Alright, so this is the one I think is. It's kind of jazz though. Let's see what else we've got. Let's see what other options. Copyright free music. Anything, there's lo-fi copyright. I don't know what this one is. That the same one I was just listening to? Relaxed. Relax, don't do it. Something will move it. Maybe. Some daisy. they're all relaxed. Or relamed? No, that's an X. It's gotta be an X. Lo-fi spring vibes. Does anybody do anything like that's not relaxed? What if I don't want to relax? What if I want to be a little bit more upbeat? And these are sponsored ones, which means they're gonna cost you. I mean, there's somewhere you can get music, which means it ain't gonna be pre-assembled. Let's try this one. I don't know. They're all the same. Ah, see, it already sounds lame. Ugh, stop bouncing. It's mostly digital junk anyway, but okay. Guess it's got words. I guess you probably kind of have to have chill music, because it would be too distracting if it was. Oh. Oh, let's see if I can get something done. Let's see if I can get 3 lines of code typed. Gotta start somewhere. It's just dang. Alright, let's get this going. Let's get something in. I know I've been getting going. It's been a bad week for work on this, just because between all the distractions and everything going on and the fact that I'm doing refactoring. It's been a little bit of improvement in progress on the simulator, obviously, because in refactoring it, I'm realizing what was wrong with it and how far away it was from actually being a functional piece. But now it's actually getting closer. It's going to be doing what I needed to soon enough. It's unfortunate it's not all going to be able to be up, as quickly as I wanted to, because of these problems. Where is... there it is. So I decided to change my output for team details. Yeah, let's do this. What is this now? Got Game City and Game Mascot. Where is game session defined? Oh, it's S dot. Really? How did it get set though? Something's building up S-Dot. MU. What is in Mutex? But I don't think that's said anywhere. This is like it's declaring, doing something, but there's no like actual definition of the game session here. Which is going to be problematic. Add team to game. Then we have team. What is team going to be? It's down here. I'm so not sure what's going on here. So we're going to get this team, which doesn't actually have. So are we passing in a team? Oh, okay, so we're setting game session. Oh, I see. So we got to get the team, and the team is being got by being sent in by whatever's calling this. Well, this is not going to have the right information anymore. I should be passing this in somehow. I should be a whole team. Why am I not passing a team in here? Where else is rec being used besides just for the team? Yeah, why aren't I just passing in the team? Add team to game request. So that is defined. Well, let's see what are we calling first of all. All right, so we have. Well, now we don't care about this. I can change that and that. And that. And that's kind of a thing, but this is probably the one. Nope. That's where we're at right now. Comma, comma. And this one is. It's one of the same. Oh, there's like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're doing that. And now we're finally somewhere else. Not really, just further down in the same function. Okay, so that's not it. Streamer's calling. Now this one calls add team to game request. And that game request has the team ID. But we're getting team by user ID, which is dumb because I changed it because that doesn't make any sense. Why would I? So if I was just going to get team by ID, I should not even ever be able to get team by user ID because we're going to have. So really, we can get team by name, but that's going to have to be a. Basically, we're going to have to. There's get team by name up there. But I don't think we can have another option. Getting it by ID. That's all there is to it. Now we have a team object. What is team info? Team info is defined in streamer, I gather. Because this isn't going to tell me. Team info. That's here. All right, streamer. All right, so this is going to have to be different. Team. Game city equals 2. Jeez. Game mascot equals 3 and 4. Okay. And then we have to go back down to simulator. I'm guessing, I think simulator is already getting it correctly. Get team details, team by ID. So we can get team by ID, which is get team by game ID? We can't get team by game ID. Oh, let's get game by ID. Get team details. Get team by ID. Here we go. Team ID. All right. And that returns team details. But here in streamer, get team by ID. We have two get team by IDs. I do not like it by that way, because this is just going to be wonky. Team info is like the local version of the same thing. No. Didn't I just fix that? I did. Alright, so I'll go back down to streamer. And does this show correctly now? It's thinking. It's like maybe. Well, it's assumed at this point that it'll eventually show up as the right thing. So we'll just have to move on from there. What I'm concerned about is that it's passing back yeah, nothing's loading now. Great. All right. Get team by user ID. I can't get team by user ID. You can get team by team ID. Well, we already have a get team by ID, so why would I need a get team by user ID? So I'm getting rid of that, so that's just not even going to be a thing. Get team by user ID. We're just going to find wherever that thing is hiding and dump it. Because that's not a... You can't get a team by user ID. Hey, it's not possible. You can get a team by name and a team by ID. But you can't get team by user ID. Because it's not a one-to-one relationship. Well, it's not going to be. It may start off that way, but it's not how it's going to be by default. Or in the long run. Get random team. Get team by name. Get team by ID. Okay. Back to service. Join game. Get game status. Join game. Create game. All right. Hey, it loaded. Oh my gosh, it's still loaded wrong? How is it still loading wrong? Oh, is it my types? Do I have it in here? Oh, I do have it in here. That's not right. That's got to be Game City. Burial. Alright, hopefully that will fix that. And go back to store. Finally! Alright, so we can go Game City. We don't need to do any of that nonsense. Oops. All right. Closing in on it. Alright, so what's next? Same nonsense. Let's just go copy it. Team doc? Get team by ID. Huh. It's kind of an interesting thing. Feels like we're doing this weird. I don't know. I mean, I guess it can be done this way. Doesn't necessarily feel like the best way. I mean, it just something off about this approach. Because it's like if we're here and then I go to the service and they get team by name, but they're not using the doc thing. They're using the, well, I guess they're going through the store. This one's going through the store, which is going through here. Well, maybe it is, because the store, these are just the calls to the store, which do the same thing, I suppose. It's weird. Why aren't they calling the client? Because they're basically going. It feels like they're going straight through to. Well, maybe they are calling the client. Are they calling the client? Teams aggregate. Close, decode, create proper team. See, this is doing, yeah, this is going straight to the database. This is not doing what you'd expect. Now, if you go to the store over here, Team by ID calls the client. See, he's got the common client, or the common here is actually the user client. So we're getting the client, but in Streamer, we're not bothering with the client. Probably should update that. I think everything should go through the client, the user client. The user accounts are going to manage the teams. The user account service is going to manage teams. Then we should probably make everything go through the user account. I just noticed that the Streamer service is looking at teams directly in the database, while the simulator client is correctly connecting to the user account, which manages user account service, which manages team. We should probably refactor the streamer service to be correct. You're absolutely right. It would be cleaner to do that. So I had a frozen Red Baron pizza, single pizza, and I threw on some frozen pre-cooked beef, so that it wasn't, because it was just a cheese pizza and I wanted something on it. So they're both frozen, so I pulled them out of the freezer and cooked them up. It was good, but I kept getting a smell of mold. I was like, something on my hands? What's moldy? I says, it couldn't have been those because they were in the freezer, unless they were moldy before they even went in the freezer. And I smelled it and it didn't smell like anything. I was like, what the heck? What is that smell coming from? It did go away when I was done. I don't know what it was. I was like, that's not good. Am I going to get sick? Guess we'll know if my next time I'm on, I'm reporting that I had a bad couple of days. Eek. I hope that's not what happens, but yeah, that was was less than ideal scenario. It's like, all right, maybe my nose is just broken, or maybe it was just a scent, like something on the pizza just smelled like, some Italian herb I wasn't recognizing or something. I looked at it too, because it was like while I was in the middle of eating it, I was like, nothing on here looks bad. Of course, I did cook it for, 15 minutes or so, and even burned the edges a little bit. Maybe that's what I smelled. Burning, I don't know. Cheese burn smell, I don't know. Recommended refactoring for streamer service. All right, let's go do it. Get team by ID. In the streamer service. Oh, maybe it's in the store. Doesn't do that already? Got the coach and the playbook. And the simulator. Neither one of those are in there. Oh, because I'm in the wrong one. How'd I end up there? Never mind. New source. Okay, so we got the simulator and user. Okay, so but wasn't there also get team by name doing the same thing? I don't see it doing that. Just doesn't this have a store? Team by name? Generate ID, get team by team ID, get all teams. Probably going to tell me I have to actually put it in there, and similarly for get random team. Alright, so we gotta go back up to streamer, gotta go to store. I believe this is going to be the get team by name. And get random team. Need to create both of those functions in the user account. I said, hey, we got to go to the user account service to get this. And it's like, yeah, do that. And then I was like, okay, so now we need the functions on the user account. It's like, oh, yeah, we need that. Get team by team ID. No, user account. Can't use user account. Can't use user ID. Nope. Nope. Get team by User ID is not valid. It is not a one-to-one option. So it would eventually be a problem when users have more than one team. Only by name and by ID options. When we pull a team by name, it will be a generic default team. But we don't have a generic default team for users because we cannot I don't even know why I bother trying to give me a team. I just need to go by team ID. There we go. So get team by team ID. I don't know why it keeps trying to put in. Are we looking at the same thing? We're in the user accounts, right? User account store. Yeah, so I don't have. You can get by name. Why does it keep trying to put in user ID? Does this still exist? I got to make sure this is gone. No. All right, so it's doing something. Is that because it's still working over there? Yep. When would I get all of the teams? I guess I could sometimes get all the teams. I never really thought about that. So they're going to have I get teams by user ID. But I don't, that's kind of weird. But I guess there will be times when I might need to do that. So we'll let that one slide, I guess. I don't need to do it now, but there will be a point when the user is going to want. But we still need to create the which is called this stream service, which is just the default team instance. I mean, I could let people put their own team names on, but I'm afraid of letting people change names. That's that's a wide open door for trouble. That's an invitation to people putting in words we don't want. So I either have to limit it to either to something. It would have to be limiting it to them being able to change it to the actual name of a team. But it would have to be the actual correct name of the team. So, because I couldn't let them, have two teams with the same name in the league. Or, so that's it would be kind of weird. I can't put it in the option either, so I can like say, solve team anagram or something. apply I don't know. I don't know. I would. It's like what I'm thinking is every team's an anagram, right? So if the player can solve it, they can change the name of the team to that if they prefer, because they're changing the name. But I can't actually say go ahead and put in Denver Broncos, because then I'm like saying, oh yeah, the Denver Broncos. Every team can be one of so many teams, but you can't. You have an option by default. It's only this. You can put in this if you want to. Somebody would probably complain. If the game got successful. It's always about success, right? I mean, if your game is a nothing and they're like, yeah, I don't care what these guys are doing. They're not making any money. They're not going to get anywhere. Their game's going to bomb. They're not going to care. But if it does do well, they're going to go, hey, you can't do that. Get rid of stop using our name. Why does it keep doing that? Go away. It's like I might be holding down two buttons at once or something. Don't forget to add the import strings at the top of... Oh yeah, well that should come in automatically. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So now we have the calls that should be trying to come in from over there. Now we gotta go check my service and see what I broke. It's not get team by team ID, right? It's get team by ID, right? Get team by nothing? I don't think we can do a get team by nothing. This has to be get team by user ID request. We can't do that, so create or update. When would I ever get all teams? Create or update team. We would never get all teams. Get all teams, retrieve all teams. Under what scenario would we ever get all teams? I think the AI let me snuck a few things in on me I wasn't paying attention to. This is why I'm refactoring. I'm like going, yeah, gotta clean that up. Nope, can't have that. Well, how did I even let those things get through? I try to look at the code, and sometimes I think, oh yeah, that might be useful, and then at the point my brain goes, why do you think that's going to be useful? There's under no circumstances are you ever going to do that. So I can't get team by user ID. I can change that to get teams by user ID. I could do that. And then that would belong to this function here. Get all teams. Why do we even have a get? I'm just totally, that's just not a thing. I will never get all teams. Does this really get all teams? No. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Alright, so we got a couple of things trying to call it. Why are we getting that? User count is getting a get all teams from the streamer who's looking at all teams. Why is streamer trying to get all teams? Oh. Oh. Can you simplify this function in streamer since the function it calls in user account service is doing most of this work. There is no reason for it to be calling get all teams and doing the work. So should just call the get team by name. Yeah, I could fix it myself, and I have been doing that for the last few days, but really I'm just kind of taking it the slacky way right now. Going with the edit the AI approach today. Really, all I should have to do is something like get team by name in the user client, and then I just pass in this team name string, I'd imagine. There we go. Now, and I'm wondering if get all teams. Yeah, let's see. Like I said, I don't think there's any reason ever to get all teams. I don't even know. I mean, I guess. Let's see, what is does user account get team get by name? How's that doing it? Get team by ID, get team by get team by name. We still can't find a team, return default one. If there are any teams, return the first one as default. Oh, don't I have teams that are just called default? User ID default. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just do user ID default. Let's do this. I'm gonna train. I was gonna say get the default team, but you know what? Let's make it interesting. Let's get a random team. We could really get some weird. Some people at different stages. We have a really advanced team with that name and a really beginner team with that name. So one's got really bad players, one's got really good players. We could get some serious offset nonsense. But I'll get it and I'll return it with the user ID and we'll put the user ID's name in there. So if they do it, it could be any one of the bajillions of people in the system. You say Broncos, it'll go get the Broncos. Or if you go get the P-Born Scorned, it'll get a Scorned team. But which one you get, who knows? What is the other option? Team City, Team Mascot. Oops. Where'd it go? It's going to be a lot bigger, yeah. It's alright. I think it'll be cooler. I mean, this is just for the streamers thing. And, if they put in a user ID, it's going to get one of their teams. No, you can't do it by user ID. I'm not gonna allow it. It's gonna have to be team ID. It's gonna be team name, team ID, or that's it. team name or team ID. And essentially it's gonna come in both ways. I mean, it should just be get team. And if it doesn't have it, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out something. Right now, I'll have it do both ways. If I say that, or I say Oh yeah. You know, I think I need to add to my user account. There was a thing I wanted to add to the user account, which is going to be kind of a... So user account, let's go to types, and we're going to go team. Well, I don't have a lot of stuff in the user account. What the heck? I don't have anything in here. What? Where's this? Really? That's all I have in the user account? How could I not have some general stuff, man? Oh, player. No, it can't be player. Player? What is the player struct going to do in the user account? I think that might have been for me trying to figure out if I was going to give him a career character. I haven't figured that piece out yet. I don't know how I'm doing player careers. That's just going to be weird. I don't know how to do that. So we're just going to call this user. User data. I'll say ID. How do I not have... I don't get it. What is... Oh, I see. Because the user is actually stored. How about user details? User... user details. Game details? Because it's actually going to be the same user account as... This is an AMG auth. An AMG auth has a user table, but it doesn't do all that stuff. So we have the user, which is password, backer code, expire date. But we're going to have in the streamer types, we're going to have user ID, same thing. We're going to have teams. Whoops. What is that supposed to be? Team. And then we're going to have each team can have a playbook ID. Probably going to need game currencies so they can track. Because they're going to have more than one. I probably did that wrong. I think this is probably supposed to be a space right there. One of these is supposed to have that. Right, so what else do we need here? Oh yeah, we have to have their streamer key has a string, and we have to have their problem is if I allow them to do I want to be able to allow the same command. Problem is, how am I going to know where it's coming from? And if somebody says they're this person on this chat, but there's someone else on another chat, and then they put it in and it takes that chat and we end up with two different names. You know, we're gonna have to just say chat ID or Twitch user. ID, YouTube, user ID. And what else do we need? Probably more stuff. I don't know what those are yet. We're getting there though. And Nightbot commands determine the service that is executing the command. So if a YouTube viewer enters a command, it can capture the user ID and know that it is on YouTube. I feel like that's not, I may not have asked that question correctly because I'm pretty sure you can. I have done things and had, you know, these AIs hallucinate on me, but tell me one thing when it likes to say yes. It errs on the side of yes. So if it's going to hallucinate, it's probably going to be affirmative. Nightbot provides certain built-in variables that help with this. User ID. To capture the unique user ID. Unfortunately, Nightbot does not provide a direct built-in variable to detect whether the command is run on YouTube or Twitch. However, you can work around this by setting up this separate commands for each platform or using Nightbot's API to detect the platform. If you just want to capture the user ID in chat, you can create a command like blah. If you need platform differentiation, a possible workaround is creating different commands for Twitch and YouTube. Using an external script. Well, the first idea is that a user could enter a team equals my team can enter team my team. And the custom command would capture within send the team value with the user ID that enters it to a URL and team that sends it enter team user ID external. That sends a request to your API. Help request. The backend can store the user ID, username, and team in a database. So I won't be able to capture the service they're on, which, I mean, not easily. I guess if they stay in now, that could be interesting too. I mean, again, this all assumes that I have enough of a user base that this kind of thing is possible, right? So like say someone has, I don't know, TomTom on YouTube and someone else has TomTom on Twitch. And they both happen to be playing my game and they both entered their stream key or their user IDs into the system. If somebody on YouTube were to enter, you know, my team, it could accidentally grab the other one if I don't have a way of knowing which, you know, being able to set it up by the platform. Now, I could set one up for YouTube and one for Twitch and just call it like Y team and T team. And then I would know I could pass back that one, like kind of a workaround. You have to prefix your command with one or the other. And then I would just read the prefix. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll just have to come up with something. I want to be able to separate it. And can it be done from other stream services? Maybe. I guess I could set it up to. I mean, I could probably make it look it up. And you know, it's not that hard to implement another service, but for now we'll just leave it at Twitch and YouTube. I mean, those are kind of the only ones. I mean, for live, I use YouTube partially, so I'm okay with putting in YouTube. Twitch is the main live one. There are a couple others where there's Kick and something else. I don't know how good those are doing, and I don't know if they're more popular or less popular. But I'd have to enter a bunch of them. Like, I mean, how many services are there? I don't even, I would have to, and then I have to give the instructions to people how to set them up, right? It'd be nice to be able to just say, hey, streamers, this is how you do it. But now if you're using Kick, it has to be this. If it's set up, well, I guess you don't have to if you only use Kick and you're directly on. I guess this is only a problem. Nope, that's not true. Because if you're on Kick and you have a significant user base, it's Kick, right? I'm probably calling it wrong. Probably something like Kickster or something, I don't know. But if you have Kick, but they put in an ID that's generic, it wouldn't go to Twitch or YouTube because those would be looking for the prefixes for YouTube and Twitch, making Kick the default, which is kind of silly, but I should just call it, I think it's, I'm only using YouTube because I use YouTube, so. So is it Twitch versus Kick, Caitlin, Jinx. Well, yeah, there's Discord too. Well, people don't live stream on Discord, do they? I mean, I guess you probably could. Four best streaming platforms. Well, YouTube is probably one of those. Kick. Much smaller audience. YouTube. Facebook? Do people actually stream on Facebook? While Facebook has a huge user base, many of those users aren't watching live streams. When it comes to the new sheer number of live stream viewers, Twitch has Facebook beat. Trovo. Huh. So I don't know if there's much, right now I don't know if there's any point in worrying about Kick. I mean, there are people who are on there. Kick viewership grew by 404%, and the platform gained 7 million active streamers in only 30 days. Gambling and hot tub streams. Huh. When is the date of this thing? Nope, it doesn't say. Well, that's Restream. Come on, Restream says Kick. Huh. I don't know, is it worth it? Is it worth the time? 3 days ago. Let's see what they say about Kick.
For the creator and then fucking going back on it. Twitch would have never of ever gave the even though it's scammy, given the opportunity for partners to earn a 70-30 split at 95-5. So W for fucking Kick existing, whether you like them or not, dude, they have done a pretty fucking good goddamn job, and they still have made their whole entire thing about the creator being first.
It's really That's a 32-second version of this.
Today for me is, obviously, as you guys see, 2 years on Kick. I put out a post today on Twitter, just kind of going over some of the things that I've like reflected on over the last 2 years. But I wanted to just take an opportunity, especially for a stream, for YouTube, whatnot, to just give more of like a personal one-on-one interaction.
So this is
My
Kick's
experience,
chat, or is that
you
just
know,
a thing he's
the
got going?
Good, the bad, yada yada yada. But
Is this on
the
Twitch?
realistic side of things.
Oh, this is YouTube.
Look, I would be lying. I'd be lying if I said that there wasn't times where I potentially thought about the idea that, hey, maybe this was a bad choice. Maybe this is a bad. I've told the story a few times now, but for complete transparency, I started day one, 2 years ago today, out of complete randomness. It was actually like this time of the day where I was just on Twitter. At that time, I was doing completely fine in life. I actually at the start of the month that year announced that I'm probably done streaming. I was kind of burnt on it. For those that don't know, prior to that, I streamed on Twitch for 6 to 7 years. I didn't like the updates they were putting out. 2019, I left Twitch for YouTube. I successfully left Twitch for YouTube. And in that process, I grew 2 YouTube channels rather well and started helping other creators grow some of their shit. Started helping other creators grow their YouTube channels and started helping other people with content. I have a background in the creative field.
Yeah, see, I just can't get mine to grow.
Back to when I was
But of course, I'm not doing fun
on
stuff.
Twitch, which is
I mean, I'm doing fun
this,
stuff to me,
helping,
but I'm not doing
individuals
fun
with
stuff to the
likes of
world.
Lyric, Myth, even having my work in individuals like Tim the Tapman, Dr. Disrespect, yada yada yada, you name it. I did a lot of stuff behind the scene. Got to see a lot of those individuals grow. Got to work with people like Lieutenant Lickme and a couple of the big GTA guys. I've also worked with some brands and creators under NDA to help them with graphics and channels and editing and whatnot. So I had this little background in growing stuff. So 2 years ago, I was just kind of like, why show up on stream and grind for the idea to hopefully make money off my community when I can just make content on the fly and just work behind the scenes and make way more money. That actually started that year was a big pivotal change in the amount of money that I made substantially. It was already double what I was making. So I was good. I had no reason to stream. I had none. Contrary to the weird belief from some individuals that I was paid to come over, I was an idea to come over, I was all planned. I wasn't. It was literally around this time of the day where I was on Twitter and I seen somebody being a jackass, somebody that I don't really like that streams on Twitch. And I seen them talking shit about somebody streaming on Kick. And yeah, at the time I thought the platform was legit. I heard all the wild things about it. I heard the controversy around it. I didn't really know too much about Aiden. I didn't know who Eddie was. I didn't know much about Steak. At the time, I had a gambling deal on my streaming YouTube channel, the company called Bravada. So I wasn't new to gambling. I knew that side. So I was a little different. But it was just a natural open joke. So then everybody in the chat that day started calling me the CEO of Kick. So I named the title after that, the CEO of Kick, when I went live. And then that got the Kick staff more involved. Kick was like, what are we doing? Some of the Kick staff was like, hey, you got to take that out. And then the other Kick staff was like, dude, let the guy have fun. Especially when the CEO himself, Eddie, said, dude, let the guy have some fun. That's just what he's doing. He's just learning the platform, figuring it out. Over the course of the next few months, we did okay here, right? Well, what happened that was really substantial was Twitch would make really bad updates. It was a window where Twitch was doing a lot of stupid shit. And I capitalized on it. I made skits about it. I made informative YouTube videos about it, some of which have the likes of, 250,000 views. And we pushed people here. We funneled people over here. We leveraged the whole alley-oop of the community.
You got to be good at editing.
people
I wish I had a buddy who wanted
uh,
it, who liked doing
coming up
editing,
with it,
and then
and
we
it
could
was
make some.
great.
He could help me get my
But
Twitch
obviously, with that
going,
being said,
and or
fast-forward
my
over
streams
2
going
years,
better,
let me get into
and then
every
I
up
just
and
share
down.
the money with
I
him,
think it's
whatever he
really
could
obvious that there's
get it going for.
many times
But
where
it
I'm
just,
like,
I got to do more. I don't know.
maybe this isn't the best place.
That's
Dude,
the dream,
I'm
right?
like,
Having
little
that person
creators
who's
go
willing to
from,
be
like,
behind the
large
scenes
creators go
guy and
from,
just share
you know,
your
the first
income.
few months where everybody was hyped about the platform, saying congratulations, I want to know more about
Some
this.
people don't want to
Like,
be
like,
online, but they don't mind doing the
you're
editing
committing
for
career
it.
suicide big. You have so much potential, yada yada yada. And you know, it just a lot of that fucking road didn't feel. A lot of that response didn't feel right. I like, even when there's things where it felt maybe uneasy. I didn't like updates. I don't know about specifically in my time on Twitch, updates where they took our payback, updates where they fucked us over with the DMCA. You know, blaming us for not hunkering down on their rules for years, changing the system, telling us that we were forced to, all to find out that it was really just for an Amazon Music deal. I remember time and time again that they would do these, you can't do this, ban people for that, but then let people slide all the time for this. They still do that to this day. You have, you know, the likes of like Hassan saying the most outrageous fucking things on that platform, and they get away with it. Just, you know, slap on the wrist, day bans. It's, you know, funny, as much as it is like Mimi, there's a chick literally today, or yesterday, that got caught showing that she was U-botting on the platform. Instant lifetime ban. And you have literally people that have called for the action of making the idea of killing another human being entertaining in some aspect, and they get a day ban. It's crazy. The clear bias over there is unreal. The negative updates, unreal. The amount of times that they have screwed over, which is, you got to earn your way into it. You got to get, you know, 75 CCV and the stats to get into it, yada yada yada. But you know, on Twitch, you even on the other platforms, any other platform, to get some kind of pay like that, you need to run ads, forceful ads, and it's not even in comparison to the pay. So, looking back, you know, we've had our gripes, we've bitched and moaned about things. We haven't seen updates come out at certain time frames. We see certain updates where we're like, man, where the fuck is X, Y, and Z? You know, there's certain things I would like to see. I'd like to see them, you know, open up the kick pay to everybody that multi-streams to help influence the idea of people coming over. I'd love them to add some different things to the platform that just make the platform a little unique in comparison to others. Over the years, I would have loved to see them respond to issues a little faster and just do it with a little bit more confidence. Sure, there's all these things, but over the last few years, they have never once said, you know what, we got to go back on you guys. Fuck you guys. We have to make a decision. We have to cover our ass. We have to do this. Never once. Never fucking once. And I respect that. And they let us bitch to them. The CEO, the owners are on Twitter all the fucking time, responding to people, giving assurance, speaking their fucking piece, even if it's not what you want to hear. They're out there fucking doing it. You guys will learn over time that a lot of this industry, especially on Twitch, even YouTube, TikTok, a lot of like the presentation,
So,
like higher ups,
yeah.
and how
I mean,
appears that the
it
corporate
might
ladder
be
operates
something
on
I
the
try in the
side,
future. I
how
don't
they interact
think.
with their community. It's all bullshit.
I don't think I'm gonna do it right now. I think we're just gonna stick with Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, Kick might be a way to go eventually. It may not be that hard to add it. Who knows? Maybe by the end I can add it in. It's not like it's a big deal. It's just adding another field. But I just don't. All right, well, let's put the field in. All that, it really doesn't mean anything. Ultimately, it's just going to be. I may not do anything with it, but it'll be there. But there are things I need to, like the AMG auth has my basic user information. This is stuff I use to allow people to to be able to log in. And so there's really not much to it. Expires password, birthday. Yeah, this is all just basic account information. This is like detail account information, game related account information. And so yeah, this is going to be what user ID has. Probably gonna have to put a lot more stuff in it. There'll be more in auth too, because I got to add linking services. I don't know how I'm gonna, link, like linking Google and Facebook and Twitch. I don't know how that's different from using them as logins. I think that's the same thing. I don't know that, but right now I'm doing Google, Apple, Twitch, and Facebook. Those are the 4 that I'm planning for. And then I'm not really planning any other ones. Now, Kick isn't going to be a login. It's just going to be a user ID you can put in. In the same way that, you're not going to be able to put in a Facebook user ID, because I'm not going to set it up for Facebook. It's a different... now, I guess the other idea is, if you link the accounts, do I have the user ID already? If you link them, maybe I don't need to do that even, because if the account is linked, it'll have the ID. Do I know that information? Let's keep it for now, but I'll worry about that later. I'm not there yet. Okay, so I think I have to get the streamer key logged in first. Or not the streamer key, but the other accounts to log in first, which is a thing down the road. I haven't gotten to that yet. So streamer key, this is a thing I actually want to start implementing fairly soon, because right now I'm just using the user ID, but ultimately it's the streamer key that I want. Or maybe I should just set user ID and streamer key, user ID and streamer key to the same thing for now, and then eventually I'll have a thing that starts updating the streamer keys that they can create, and have a service that'll generate a streamer key. Maybe even I just generate a streamer key when the account opens. Doesn't matter. I could just create something, stick it in there. It'll be a random number. That's actually probably a good idea. As soon as the account gets created, we just put in the user ID over here and pop in a streamer key. Probably should even create a default team for them right away too. But all right, let's go back to my. I'm probably going to need this in my proto file too. Oh, this is going to be... Why? Oh. No, teams... No, that's not going to work. We're going to have teams. I'm not going to associate players that way. I don't know why I was thinking I was going to do it that way. But no. Teams will have players, but those will be set up in somewhere else, I guess. Gosh. Maybe they don't. No, because players will have their own service. Because I got to track a lot of stuff for players. Teams I don't track much. They really just link to the players, but what we have is a team ID. We take the team ID and all the information related to it. We just can use that team ID to connect the players to them. And every team gets... I guess every team gets a copy of the players. That's going to be fun. Because every team gets a copy of players. We're going to have a default, and then we create a team, and then you get certain players. I actually had to create this formula thing on my Excel spreadsheet for all my stuff that would built my teams based on a salary cap limit. That was fun. That was actually pretty complicated, but it's fun to do. Because all of the complex formulas were being used. See, that's the thing. I don't know how I'm going to do that. If I'm going to build in the logic for all of the stuff that my spreadsheet does. See, I'm worried. I don't know what tool could do that. But I'm thinking I want to build that logic somehow into my app. And I'm a little worried about that because my spreadsheet's been flaky lately. It's not been working quite like I would expect it to. So it means I may end up having to rewrite some of that. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it's because I have things connected weird or what I did. It's been moved around a lot over the years, so it's kind of got itself kind of wonked out. So oh, I gotta figure out this thing on my account at some point. Can't make any money off my stuff I gotta sell if I can't actually if I can't actually get my stuff online. Just mad. Just mad. Stupid website. Ugh. It takes so much time to get those things going too. Alright, let's see here. So we got the store, we got kit team by name. Check for mask only matches across both. Add the partial match search to handle cases where the input contains part of a team name. Falls back to returning the first team if no match is found. All right. Do I need this anymore? I don't think so. A user can't get all teams. It's a function, but I don't think it's built in. Get team by name. Oh, are we still using get all teams for that? Yeah, maybe we are. Shoot. I was thinking of getting rid of that, but when we're searching all, I just feel like that's so around the way. Get all teams. It's just a function that's going to go and get all the teams. That's all it does. Returns every team. See, that's so. What if I have tens of thousands of teams and then we're going to search through there? No, I don't. It doesn't feel efficient. let's say I have 10,000 people using this. That's 10,000 people. And let's assume some of them have, let's say half of them get 2 teams. That's 15,000 teams. And all we're doing is grabbing all the teams. That just doesn't make sense. In terms of performance, is it really more efficient to get all the teams back in array teams and search that results versus just getting back all the teams that match, say, the mascot, and then attempting to match city. And then if we have a bunch of matches, just randomly pick one. I didn't really say what the problem was, but right now it's going out and getting all the teams. And then it searches all the teams. I feel like, isn't there a way you can search it and get back a subset? Well, you know, if there's one thing I can say about AI is it doesn't have any kind of an ego. It never hesitates to go, yeah, that was you're right, that's a better plan. It never gets offended by your fact, isn't that kind of stupid? And you're blink, oh yeah, you're right, man, that's totally stupid. We should just, and I'll tell you why even. I'll tell you, you're right, I was stupid there, and I'll tell you why I was being stupid. Okay, so now, do we actually use get teams for anything? Func. That's the definition of, all right, so what else are we looking at this? User account. These are get, and what's this one doing? I still say we don't need that. That's just to get all teams child reference. See, yeah, nope. Yep, don't need that one. User account. And this one's part of that, and that. And then we have streamer here, which is also get all teams. And that. Okay, so get random team should not. And why is get random team? What the heck? Yeah, let's update this one too. I mean, I realize that my database is probably on the same server, and I may not have that many teams, but I don't really want, I don't feel like getting all the teams back is ever a good idea, unless I absolutely have to. Wait, where am I? I'm in streamer. Oh, it is user account. Call a dedicated endpoint for getting a random team. Which makes sense because at first I didn't realize this was doing that. Which simplified that one greatly. And we gotta go back to user account. And go back to store. Oh, I don't have this implemented? Holy moly. Alright, so I'm getting rid of this. I'm pretty sure that's dead now. I have officially gotten rid of the need to ever call all the teams, which is just dumb. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. And we're going to get rid of that. I don't like the silliness of trying to do all the teams at one time. Does that mean this thing's also missing it? Yep, get all teams gonna go away. And anybody else? Could be trying to get all teams. Store.go, user account. Nope, that one's going away too. And then we're going to go all the way up to my... Alright. think I have cleaned up. I wonder if I can change this. I mean, why wouldn't I just get team by ID? Why do we need to get team by team ID? It's just seems a little overkill-y. I always wonder, why do we have to do, is it because of the proto thing that we can't do it by string? I mean, because these are always like some declared item, right? So I don't know. It's a, well, there's a get team by ID in the store, but wouldn't it just call the same thing? Because I've noticed that that's how things work. You call it from the service, it goes and calls the same name in the store. It's just the way things are. I don't know why it does it. I don't know why it's that way, but that's the way it is. So I'm going to go File, Save All. I think my store declarations. grpc underscore handler dot go and streamer dot go or streamer dot proto file might be out of sync with the new items set up and service.go, store.go, types.go, and so I haven't gotten around to trying to use, I've heard that this 03 Mini is supposed to be pretty good. I haven't tried it yet. Now, GPT has come out with a 4.5, but you can see that's not available here. And I've heard Gemini 2.5. I don't know when they're going to put these in there. I would love to see GPT 4.5 and Gemini 2.5 just to see how good they are. Why is that simpler? Simulator client. That's not the only problem. That one is just one that it found. Alright, the problem. Streamer.proto, the method is defined as create streamer game, which I do want it to be a streamer games because it kind of identifies it, but the handler calls create game. In your service.go, the method is actually create game. You need to make the naming consistent across all commands. It's still supposed to change your service method to match the proto definition. Alright. Which is fine, because in the streamer game, that's fine. I don't want to call it that in... Pretty sure we still have things out of whack here. Join game... Wait, what? Create streamer game. It is streamer game. Rename the method to match proto definition. What is the proto definition? Create streamer game. Huh? But this handler. Oh, is it somewhere else defined? Where is h dot? Rename the method to match proto definition. Func s dot service. Oh, it's telling me to change this guy. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it. It's in the streamer. Service.go. Create game. And that means I also have to go change it in the I gotta go here and name it that. Alright, but I still don't think we're right. I still think we have something that's not. I mean, okay, it's not complaining, but I still think something's off. So I need water. It's Friday tomorrow already. Golly. Time is just flying. I never got around to studying my lines this week either. Wait, what? I want to fix types.go. ID, game city, game mascot. Oh, we should fix that. And then we have to add to my streamer.proto. RPC. And I got rid of the make all teams. Yep. And then we have to add these two definitions. Get random team request. Please explain why we need a get random team request if it has no parameters, why do we even need pass that value? And why can we not simply pass a string for team I mean, this is mostly just me trying to understand what the purpose or knowing the purpose. I don't even. It's like I just want to know. I feel like I'm sure there's a reason why you can't do some stuff, but creating empty requests that have nothing in them. Maybe someday I might need to, but not for like a random. I'm just grabbing whatever, so I don't care. Protocol in gRPC, every RPC method must have request and response message types. You can't define a method with no parameters or with primitive types. Really? Future compatibility. Even though getRandomTeamRequest is empty now, using a message allows adding parameters later without breaking API compatibility. Well, okay. Guess that's the reason. It's about future compatibility, apparently. Okay, so I gotta put these in. And you can't use primitive types. I don't get it, because primitive types are pretty universal, right? I mean, it's like, if everything supports them, why not accept them? It's kind of like Go saying, hey, we have our thing here, and we expect we're going to go with our thing, and we're going to require it. So, no primitives here. All right, so I have to go back over to my store.go on stream. Nope, that's user.go. Okay. So, how are we doing here? And user account. Get team by ID. And go back over here, get team by ID. And then we have to go to the store, get team by ID. And then go up to streamer, no, user. All teams, are we still doing that? Nope, that's not a thing. All right. All right, I think we finally have that kind of cleaned up. Alright, streamer proto. What is not defined? 56 and 63. 56. Oh, I may have put these in the wrong place. Actually, are these supposed to be here? These may be in the wrong. Yeah, that's the user account proto. Yep, put those in the wrong place. Oops. I thought I did. User account proto, get team by name, and get random team. Those are the RPCs. And these. Oh, did I put those other things in the wrong place too? I did. Silly me. There we go. All right. Don't know what it's complaining about at the moment, but oh, it's that Google thing. Everybody's got that Google problem. All right, 10:08. Time to call it. Till next time.